Have you ever wondered like, man, is this a player that's just bad at the game or a bot? Well, today we are going to give you 10 ways to help you figure out what your team is comprised of. What's up, scholars? It's your professor here, Enlightened Enlisted, and Darkflow does a pretty good job of trying to hide how many people are actually in your game. A very frustrating affair for the new and veteran players alike. With the new rank system added to the game, many players are starting to party up, making 4-man death stacks. Speaking of death stacks, if you want to find players to play with, you can join our Discord and find other scholars just like yourself to play with. But now that we are seeing a shift to more competitive style gameplay, it is now very important to know what your team is comprised of. So let's get into this video. Number 1 is probably the most foolproof way to find out what your game is comprised of. At the start of the match, you need to immediately open up the scoreboard tab. Now, the number of names that you have in the game right off the bat are actual players. The bots are filled in right before the match starts, so just count how many players you have. Also, if anyone drops into the game, they will automatically be replaced by a bot account, so keep an eye on that scoreboard throughout the game. Number 2 will be helpful if you're trying to determine if the player on the other side is a bot or an actual person, and that is to look at their equipment they have. Most bot accounts have the starter bolt-action rifles only as their primary weapon. So if you're playing the Normandy campaign and you see somebody carrying a Springfield, they're most likely a bot. This is not 100% accurate as new players are coming into Enlisted every day, but it is a good rule of thumb. Number 3 ties in well, and that is to observe how the character moves. The bots tend to move pretty predictably in their manner. Unless you shoot at them, then they basically become Neo from the Matrix. So if you see someone bunny hopping across the field, that is 100% a player, and you should target them quickly. Quick pro tip here, you can actually get some pretty cheeky kills by acting like an NPC and luring the enemy to see you as less of a threat. Doesn't work in every situation, but it's a good thing to keep back in your toolbox. Number 4 is a big indicator in game as well, and that's to see if they are in a tank or a plane. Bot accounts will not take either, so that Tiger camping in the gray zone is 100% a player. Number 5 is what is their rank. Currently, Darkflow hasn't made it to where the bot accounts will have higher ranks such as Marshal. So when you are looking at the scoreboard, be sure to check out how many stars your opponents have. Now this method will probably be patched out, so keep that in mind. Because if you guys remember, back in the day, you used not to be able to complain about bot accounts, and now you can. However, number 6 is still a foolproof way, but it's very time consuming. You can't send friend requests to bot accounts. Having friends is always good in Enlisted, and if you want to be my special friend, then be sure to hit that subscribe button to this video as it does help the channel grow. Anyways, number 7 is probably how most of you are already trying to tell if they are a bot or not, and that's you're looking at their score. Bots tend to be at the bottom of the scoreboard because, let's face it, they haven't activated Skynet yet, so a real person should be doing better. This isn't a foolproof method because I have seen some really bad players in this game. Like, there have actually been times where I thought this person was 100% a bot, and then they typed something in the chat. Which brings me to number 8. Did they type something in the chat? If they say something in the chat besides the in-game voice commands, then they are 100% a player. Maybe at the start of every match, we should type out, "Hey, I'm not a bot" or something. What do you guys think? Number 9. If you are like me and tired of explosions in this game killing you, just know you can't blame the AI, because currently they will not call in any arty or bombing strikes in the game. They will also not get on mortars, so those guys bombing you to death on the point are 100% players, and we hate you all. Finally, number 10, they don't run premium squads. So if you see the sexy FNAB boys on Tunisia, that is a whale player like myself, which means they are 100% a fellow scholar like yourself and watch all my premium squad review videos. Obviously, this isn't going to help you most of the time as premium squads are still too damn expensive for most players to afford them. I can also in the future see Darkflow adding premium squad AI accounts into the rotation, so what you're seeing on the game might actually be a bot if you're watching this video later on. And if you want to learn about the problems that I see with the Enlisted game, then check out this video here. And if you want to learn about those premium review squads, then check out this playlist right here. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, scholars, hit those books and hit those bottles. Cheers.